One of you. I'm super excited to go live today and have a real time conversation. I'll call it a real time training with my audience, both here on Facebook and also on YouTube. So, as always, guys, I love my live section to be interactive. And this is not just going to be a theoretical class. I'm going to show you some practical stuff. I'm going to share my screen. So when you join the live call, please do well to introduce yourself and also state where you are coming from. I love my trainings to be interactive. So okay, so once you join the call, welcome on board. Of course, you know me already. My name is Victory Akbars. So drop a comment. Let me see where you are watching from. And like I told you guys, the essence of today's class is to show you how to kickstart high-ticket affiliate marketing using paid advertising. The essence of today's class is to show you how to kickstart affiliate marketing using paid advertising. So let me go to the chat box and see people there. Okay, I can see Kitamuji said he's watching from Lagos. Okay, guys. So once you come in, use the chat box to drop a comment. Let me see where you are watching from and the comment to display it. Good. Let me see where you're watching from and your name so I can get to meet you. Okay. Right now we've got 8 people on this live and it's exactly 10 o'clock. Okay, so I can see Do Nami or Dayok said is watching from Abuja. Thanks for joining the call today. It's going to be a good value for your data. So, like I told you guys earlier, bring out your pen and paper so you can take some notes. And most importantly, you have to make sure you try to implement what you are going to learn today. Okay, Dennis also said he's watching from Abuja. Today, we're having a lot of Abuja people. Where are my Lagos people? Dennis also Abuja. Okay, so in the next 4 minutes, I'm going to kickstart this training. Let's just give other people benefit. Let's just give them a little bit of time to join us. Okay, like I said, okay, it's 12 now, so a lot of guys are joining in. So, guys, welcome to today's training. It's going to be the first video I posted on the group was a pre-recorded video. So I wanted this one to be interactive so you guys can ask questions and also I can explain a bit of things because what I want to share with you today is not exactly a basic stuff. It's like an intermediate online marketing strategy. So I mean how I there'll be a bit of explanation and I felt it to be best to explain real time. Okay, so I can see someone said where you're watching from. This just showed the book user. So exactly 4 minutes after 10, but it's 2 minutes after, and I'm going to start the training. And today's class is how to do high ticket affiliate marketing using paid ads. Okay, today we have a lot of Abuja people. I can see God Give said is watching from Abuja. Akintola said is watching from Ibadan. So you all are welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining the call. And get your pen and paper so you can take notes. And most importantly, you have to make sure you try to implement. Oh, Gabriel from Port Harcourt. Okay, my man. Okay, good to have you right at the call. Hopefully, you learned something that you can implement that can be another source of income for you. Most of you know me already. I'm not one of those marketers that share theories. I share stuffs that I have done. I share stuffs that I do and that I get good results from. Wow. Lagos people, where are you guys? It seems Abuja and Port Harcourt are the ones leading today. Usually, when I go live on Facebook, it's always more people are from Lagos. Okay, maybe Lagos people they've gone out to party. They like party in the city. Yeah. Okay, I can see someone also from Benin. I can see someone from Ondo. Okay, guys, welcome to today's training. Please confirm if you can see my face. If you can see my face, confirm you can see my face. Let me have one on the chat box. If you can see my face, let me have one on the chat box. If you can see me, let me have one on the chat box. Then also, I'm going to share my screen because in the next 1 minute, I'm going to kickstart this training. Okay, boom, I can see a lot of one coming forth right now. That is, you guys can see me. So I'm going to share my screen. Also, if you can see my screen, please type 2. If you can see my screen, please type 2. I have to be sure you can see my screen. So please type 2 if you can see my screen. Window, entire screen, just show. Okay. Okay, share entire screen. Okay, guys, type 2. If you can see my screen, please type 2. I have to be, I mean, it's important you guys can see my screen and also hear my voice clearly because what I want to share with you guys today, I mean, sometime last year, in fact, I made a post that I was going to create a course, right? That will show people how to do affiliate marketing using paid traffic. I think about close to 100 people signed up for the program, but last year was very eventful for me. Most of you know that already. I got married, I had baby, so I couldn't produce the course, and I did not want to record. I did not want to produce an half-baked program, so we had to refund over 100 people that paid 45,000, 50,000 for that program. So it's like 40% of that program I'm going to be sharing live for free. So make sure you are attentive so you can get good value for your time. So it's exactly 5 minutes after 10. I have to kickstart the training now. Anyone who is not here yet, of course, they are on serious. No excuse. And I mean, I'm not apologetic about that. So let's dive right into the training. Google. I'm going to use Google Sheets to represent like a whiteboard for this class. Okay. Okay. So I ticket affiliate marketing using on demand webinar and paid ads. Okay, so this is the focus of today's training. So, okay, guys, before I proceed, confirm your screen is far. Wow. Please, guys, use the comment box. Can you see the Google Doc? Can you see the Google Doc? I have to be sure you can see the Google Doc before I proceed. Let me have yes if you can see the Google Doc. Your screen is far. My screen is shared. Yeah, my screen is shared. Wow, someone said no. The screen is far. Ooh. Ooh. How do I fix that now? Let me see. It's been a long time I used this software. Let me see. Oh, thumbnail. Guys, can you see? Can you see? Please, you have to be responsive now because I'm about to dive right straight into the training. Can you see the Google Sheet I want to use to teach? Yes or no? Can you see the Google Sheet right now? Because I'm sharing my entire screen and you guys are expected to see any window or any tab that it's currently displayed on my computer. Guys, can you see the Google Sheet? Can you see the Google Sheet open? Gabriel, can you see the Google Sheet opened? Okay, say yes, but it is far. How do I fix that now? Oh, goodness. Stop sharing screen. Display. Disable camera. I can see it, but it is far for real. Far? Yeah, we can see, but it is far. But it's still the screen. Uh, well, if let me share and see. Okay, exit, enter full screen. Okay. Um, no, this is not it. It is, but it is far with phone. You can disable comment section. Okay, let me disable and see then. Um, exit that full screen. Okay, comment overlay. Okay, the comment is out. So, guys, I'm going to go back now. I'm going to go back now. Content. I'm going to go back to the Google Doc. Let's see if you guys can see my screen because it's important you see the Google Doc. That is what I'm going to use to teach. Uh, wow, I didn't see this coming. I'll try and resolve this as fast as possible. Say the screen is far. Mute. Stop sharing screen if I guess new. Cover. Full screen now. Oh, that's nice. Enter full screen. Okay, guys, let's go back again and see. Let's go back again and see. Please confirm. Can you see my screen? Can you see the Google Doc right now? Please use the comment box to confirm. So when I go back to the comment box to check, I have to be sure we're on the same page. Can you see the Google Doc I want to use to teach? Please confirm if you can see the Google Doc clearly. Get closer view to screen. Okay, I've disabled the comment section. Let's see, comment overlay. Okay, good. Okay, let me confirm one more time before I proceed. Guys, can you see the Google Doc clearly? Please confirm if you can see the Google Doc clearly. The Google Doc, right? The online Google Doc. Can you see it clearly? Because this is what I want to use to teach you what I want to share with you guys today. So please drop your comment so I can be sure so I can proceed. Okay, I think the screen is divided. Ooh. Orientation selection is not available. Okay, how do I fix this divided screen? Goodness. Wow. Just okay, cancel. Okay, guys, few minutes. I'm going to fix this. I'm going to fix this just few minutes. I don't always get to use the software. Picture in picture. We are seeing you on the Google Doc. Okay, so someone is saying the screen is divided. Let me try and fix that before I get back to the training video. General, let me see. Automatically share screen, share picture, show none, shots, cuts. Okay, let me just see. Okay, some people they've confirmed you can see the doc and you can see me. I just want to try and make the screen one screen instead of it being partitioned. So a few minutes. If I can't get that, I'm just going to proceed with the training that way. Okay, some people are still saying they can't even see clearly. Okay, guys, if any of you is familiar with the Raystream software, you can also use the comment section to share idea of what I can do to quickly resolve this. You can click the frames one after the other to see the one that fits. Frames. They don't even move. They don't move. Let me see what I can do quickly. Exit full screen now. Guys, sorry for wasting your time. I just want this to be clear. The information I want to share, it's very important. Like I said, it's even part of a paid course. So it's important I mean the training just goes right. You can see clearly and everything. So orientation. I don't know. Cinema. Okay, let me see if this is going to work. This is me. Okay, guys, let me share the screen one more time. I mean those buses below the race stream. Buses. partitioned white life. Okay, guys, we have your face on this on one screen now. Okay, please, guys, I think we are almost there. So I'm going to go back now to the Google Doc. If the Google Doc is very clear, that is, you can see the Google Doc very clear because I'll be using that to teach. Just confirm. So once I come back to the chat box and you confirm that you can see the boss clearly, I will just proceed with the training, please. I was thinking we'll just have a 1 hour section and time is fast gone already. So I'm going straight to the Google Doc. Just confirm you can see it clearly. Once you confirm, I'm going to proceed. So I'm right here now on the Google Doc. Guys, can you please confirm you can see the Google Doc right and clear so I can proceed with the training? Can you confirm you can see the Google Doc clearly so I can proceed with the training? Please confirm that very quickly so I can proceed. What is affiliate marketing? Let me just write this. Okay, so guys, can you see this? Can you see clearly? So I'm going back now to the software. Okay, someone said I can see. Guys, did you see the Google Doc clearly so I can proceed with the training? Please drop your comment so I can be sure every single one on this live can see the Google Doc once I go back on that tab. I can see just one response here. Okay, I've got no choice other than to proceed with the training then. Okay, let's just try and do something. Also, I'm going to open Google Online Whiteboard. Online whiteboard for teaching. Yes, whiteboard for teaching. Let's see. Let's start a whiteboard. Okay. Start a whiteboard. Okay, so I'm also trying to get a whiteboard open. So I'm going to do some. Let's see if this. Okay, good. Okay, erase. Okay, I'm done. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so let's get right into the training. So the purpose of this training is to teach you how to do high-ticket affiliate marketing using on-demand webinars and paid ads. Okay, so first off, what is affiliate marketing? I expect most of you already who have been following me for some time to know what is affiliate marketing. So I'm not going to waste so much time on that. Affiliate marketing is an online business model that requires you to promote other people's products to earn a certain amount in commission or a percentage whenever you make a sale. So what is high-ticket? Like most of you already know, when it comes to affiliate marketing, people promote some low-ticket offers for let's say low ticket, $47, $27, and so forth. So that is low ticket. So high ticket means you promoting other people's products that start from like $1,000, right? Okay, then we also have mid tickets that start from like $497, $297, right? But the essence of high ticket is so that whenever you make a sale, instead of getting small commissions, you can earn big money. And because this time around you are using paid ads, that is why you have to make sure you are doing high ticket. So the amount you'll be spending on ads can be covered from the commissions you are going to get. So affiliate marketing promotes other post products to earn a certain percentage whenever you generate a sale. Then high ticket means you this time, instead of just promoting any product, you are going to be focused on promoting product that has a high value, right? Product that has high value, as I've explained. Okay, so I'll be taking this training step by step. So let me. Wow, I can only see you, nothing more. If you can switch the screen with your face, please switch, guys. Oh goodness, not yet. The screen is now below. Oh God, let me try this. Oh, the screen. Okay, guys. So can you see the screen now? Can you see the screen now? A lot of you were complaining you can see nothing. I've switched it. Can you see the screen now? Please confirm you can see the screen now. Can you see the Google Doc now? Please confirm. Use the chat box to confirm. We don't have so much time. Personally, I thought I would just spend an hour for this section. If it's not going to work, then I'll just record the video and post it in the group. But personally, I would have preferred an interactive real-time training like this. So use the chat box to confirm you can see the Google Doc clearly now. Okay, good. Better now, better. Okay, great. It's better now. Okay, beautiful. Okay, I'm happy now. Okay, great. Thanks for the feedback, guys. So let's jump right into the training. Okay, beautiful. Thanks for being responsive. Thanks also, for pointing out what was wrong. So let me ask. Okay, I've explained what is affiliate marketing. I've also explained the concept of high ticket. So let me now ask you guys, do you understand the concept of high ticket affiliate marketing now? Please, let me have one. Type one on the chat box. I want us to take the training in phases. Do you understand the concept of high ticket affiliate marketing now? Let me have one on the chat box. One. Listen carefully and be responsive so I can be sure we are on the same page. Do you understand the concept of high ticket affiliate marketing now? Let me have figure one on the chat box. Figure one, just type one. Let me have the one coming in so I can be sure we are on the same page. Okay, so now the next thing I have to explain to you is now on-demand webinars. That is now the new term. So I've explained the high ticket aspect. The next keyword there is on-demand webinar. So what is first and foremost, what is a webinar? First and foremost, what is a webinar? A webinar is simply an online presentation, just like what we are having now, right? A webinar is simply an online presentation where the presenter teaches something valuable, and at the end of the training, it presents an offer that will help the audience to implement the information he or she has just shared with them. A webinar is simply an online training, an online presentation where the presenter shares a valuable information, just like what we're having right now. Then at the end of the training, the presenter now makes an offer, now offers the audience, the attendees of the live training, a solution to help them implement what they've just learned. Okay, let's get back again to the chart. Do you guys now understand what is a webinar? Let me have two. If you now understand what is a webinar, type 2 on the chat box. I want to ensure we are moving in pari passu. That is why I'm doing it this way, right? I'm going to break it down to the simplest form. In the next 45 minutes, we should be done. It will be very simple. Let me have two if you now understand what is a webinar. Now, having understood what is a webinar, let's go further now to explain what is now on-demand webinar. Now, on-demand webinar can also be considered, can also be called an automated webinar. So on-demand means being able to get people to watch an automated webinar at a given time as if it is a live webinar on demand, which means on the go. People can watch it, right? Just like this training I'm having now. After this training, I can now set it up on a webinar platform as an on-demand webinar. So which means when people want to view the webinar, they are going to see like the webinar is going to start in 15 minutes on demand, on the go. Or they can as well choose their own time that will be convenient for them to watch this webinar. And the webinar software would now present the webinar to them at their own given time, the time they choose, while trying to register for the webinar. So on-demand webinar, it's just being able to present your training to people at their own convenient time or on the go, right? So, and there are different webinar softwares. Now, guys, listen carefully. In this training, I'm going to use my favorite, the one I use called Webinar Jam, to show you how this on-demand works. But listen, tactics can change, but strategy remains the same. So using webinar to sell, it's a strategy that is constant. but there are different softwares and also there are different tactics that you can use. So let's get back to the chat box. Do you guys? Yeah, up here, beautiful, beautiful. I just saw someone that commented something. On-demand webinar is giving people access to webinars so they can watch it on the go, or they can pick a convenient time, which is exactly what I just explained. So do you guys understand now what is an on-demand webinar? I'm touching it fraction by fraction, and at the end, everything is going to connect. Do you guys understand now what is an on-demand webinar? Let me have yes. If you don't understand, let me have no. Guys, we have to be responsive and we have to be timely. We don't have so much time. We have to be responsive and we have to be timely. Do you guys now understand the concept of an on-demand webinar? Let me have yes on the chat box to be sure we are on the same page. Okay, so I can see yes coming in now. Beautiful. So okay. So let's proceed. So how can you now use on-demand webinars and paid ads to sell iTicket affiliate products? So first and foremost, I'm going to list the tools of trade. I'm going to list the tools of trade. I told you to make sure you get your pen and paper so you can take notes. So tools of trade. Tools of trade simply means what are the things required for you to implement what I'm teaching you or what I'm about to teach you. Tools of trade. The things required for you to start making the thousands of dollars in commission selling iTicket affiliate offers using on-demand webinars. So number one, you need an opt-in page. Number one, you need an opt-in page. Number two, you need a lead magnet. Then number three, you need an email auto responder. So okay, you need okay, beautiful. So fundamentally, these are the three tools of trade that are needed to get started with using okay. Then lastly, you need tools of trade. You need a webinar software. So you need an opt-in page. I'm going to explain each and every one of these. Then okay, these are the tools of trade. Yeah, an opt-in page, a lead magnet, an email autoresponder, and a webinar software. Okay, so these are the tools of trade. These are the things needed. So I'm going to explain each and every one of them so you can understand. So what is an opt-in page? An opt-in page is simply a one-page website. An opt-in page is simply a one-page website where you offer something of value for free to people in exchange for their personal details. An opt-in page is simply a one-page website where you offer something of value for free to people in exchange for their personal information. I'm also going to show you this practically in the call. Okay, let me just show you this. Let's just look at this, guys. Okay, let's take this for instance. Let's look at this. So this is an example of an opt-in page. Guys, you can see this is a one-page website where I'm offering a 40 minutes video for free in exchange for people's personal information. So I believe clearly you now understand what is an opt-in page. Guys, do you understand what is an opt-in page now? Like I said, you have to be responsive, you have to be fast, so I can be sure we're on the same page and I can move at a very good pace. The comments are coming in slowly. Guys, the comments are coming in slowly. This is a listing you can do. You have to be responsive. I have to know we are on the same page. You've got to be responsive, right? So the next tool of trade is a lead magnet. So what is a lead magnet? A lead magnet now is the thing of value you are offering on this opt-in page. Like in this case, for instance, I'm offering them a 40 minutes video that teaches how I made my first $100,000 from affiliate marketing. So whatever you are offering on this page, where you are asking people to give you their name and email in exchange for the value, that value thing you're offering is what is called a lead magnet. Now, the third tool of trade you need is an email autoresponder. It's called an email autoresponder. Of course, This is an online business. You don't have the chance of meeting people one-on-one. So how do you sell to them? How do you market to them? It's through emails, right? So you can see this opt-in form, this aspect of the squeeze page, is being controlled by what is called an email autoresponder. Now, I understand that this is a mixed crowd. Some of you definitely are. Some of you are not. Some of you are not total beginners. So, in case you're not a complete beginners, please, like I said in the group, the purpose of that group I created was to teach complete beginners how to start and grow their own online business. So in case you're not a total beginner, please just understand. I have to make sure I carry everybody along. In a few minutes from now, we'll get into the, let's say, the intermediate stuff, and it's also going to make more sense to you, right? But I just have to make sure I carry everybody from the basis. So this aspect of the squeeze page or the opt-in page is controlled by what is called an email autoresponder. And there are several of them out there, however, GetResponse, etc. Now, the fourth tool of trade is a webinar software. And I said there are a lot of them out there, but personally, I use Webinar Jam. And I mean, it's stable. I've used quite a lot of them, but Webinar Jam serves me just right for different reasons. Okay, so you need the webinar software. In this training, I'm using Webinar Jam. Okay, so the tools of trade, these are the tools of trade needed to start selling iTicket affiliate software. Then also, well, okay, you can just say Tube Targeter. So that's for YouTube, but I'll not go to that yet for now. Okay, so these are the major tools of trade you need. So how can you now start promoting iTicket offers? Now, the next thing you need, so if by the time these things are ready, the next thing you need is an offer. So what next? What next? You need an offer. You need an offer, because one of the benefits of affiliate marketing is you don't even have to waste time to create a product of your own. You can simply promote other people's product. So once these tools of trade are ready, the next thing now, you need an offer. You need the offer that you can actually start promoting. So for the purpose of this training, I'm going to use two affiliate networks. I'm going to put two affiliate networks into perspective. One of them is JVZoo and one of them is Warrior Plus. Now, for my paid students, my international paid students, I teach them how to use ClickBank. But I understand that most people are not able to operate ClickBank from Nigeria. So that is why I'm going to limit this particular training to JVZoo and Warrior Plus. But what matters is, if you understand the concept I'm going to share right here with you, you can apply it to just any affiliate networks or to any affiliate offer. So you need an offer. You need an offer. And to get an offer, you need to sign up with an affiliate network like JVZoo, jvzoo.com, okay? jvzoo.com and warriorplus.com. Also, you can do ClickBank. My international audience, I teach them ClickBank also. So you can do ClickBank. So you need an offer. Guys, just follow the training. Everything is going to connect. I'll connect everything right in front of you, and it's going to make a whole lot of sense. So you need an offer. You need the offer that you can promote. So where can you find an offer? You can find an offer on an affiliate network like JVZoo or Warrior Plus. Now, for this training, because the concept is not just how to do affiliate marketing, but rather how to sell iTicket affiliate products using paid ads and on-demand webinars, I'm going to focus on JVZoo, because JVZoo now have what is called the bundle deal that is sell for $297. So that is what I'm going to use for this training. So let's get on JVZoo. So guys, you need to go create an account on JVZoo. You need to go and create an account on JVZoo. You need to go and create an account on JVZoo. Let's come to JVZoo. So once you come on JVZoo, you can create an account on JVZoo. When you come on JVZoo, come over to products. Under products, you are going to see top sellers. Under products, you are going to see top sellers. So these are the top sellers right here. So for this product to be top sellers, that definitely means they have good conversion. That definitely means they have good conversion. And right now you can see this is a product called AY. It's developed by a Nigerian, and it was a joint venture between a Nigerian with another guy outside the country called Abi Divwedi, as you can see here. So you can use any of these products. You can promote any of these products, right? So I'm going to use so come over to JVZoo, create an account. When you create an account, come over to top sellers. Top sellers means these are products that are currently selling very well on the JVZoo affiliate network. Now, so you can decide to use any of these. Then, but before I do that, I'm also going to show you something. So I would love to introduce you also to a platform called MunchEye. A platform called MunchEye. Okay, but with the strategy I want to share with you, you can use it to promote evergreen offers. So just going to JVZoo top sellers and picking a product from there works. But also, in case you want to monitor launches, that is, you want to promote a launch from the beginning, not an evergreen product, then you have to go to a website called MunchEye. MunchEye is an internet marketing calendar where you can see the details of forthcoming launches that is about to take place. Like right now, you can see today is 4th by my time here. This is 4th. These are launches that took place today. So once you come over to MunchEye, just focus on the right-hand side of your screen. The first icon here tells you the network where the product is launching. Of course, this is the date. This is the name of the vendor. This is the name of the product. And this is the price point. Now, if you are using paid ads, guys, please listen. This training is not just how to do affiliate marketing. No, that is not the focus. The focus is to show you how to promote high-ticket affiliate products. So if you want to use this strategy, guys, you have to make sure this is not the price point you go for. No, not this kind of price point. And that is the more reason why I'm putting JVZoo into perspective. And I'm going to explain that clearly in the next few minutes. Okay, but you can monitor launches right here. So you can see this is JVZoo. If this product is launching on the 7th, this is the name of the vendor. This is the name of the product. So you can click here for instance. You can click there for instance. When it takes you to this page, the most important thing on this page is the JV page. Now, two things you are going to do on the JV page is to request to promote that product, and also is to get the contact details of the vendor. Now, to request to promote the product, you can see affiliate link. So you can simply click on this. So I'm going to click on this. So you can click on this to request to promote the product as an affiliate, right? Usually the buttons are usually spread across the page, so you can use any of them. But also, you need to come down. You need to come down so you can get the contact details of the vendor. Usually, even my own JV page, the contact information is there, and vendors are usually responsive because they want affiliates to promote their offers. So it's important you get the Skype details of the vendor, and you are going to discover why in a minute. So now let's get back to this slide. Now, guys, I've told you need an offer. 2 ways to get an offer. Sign up on an affiliate network. And I said for the purpose of this training, we are going to focus on JVZoo. Why? Because JVZoo, recently, vendors on JVZoo started doing what is called a pre-launch webinar. Guys, I'm diving deeper and deeper now, so listen carefully. The reason I said you have to focus on JVZoo, okay, why JVZoo? Okay, simple, okay? It's because they offer a bundle deal and they do a pre-launch webinar. So the reason we are using JVZoo as a case study for this high-ticket affiliate training is because vendors of JVZoo offer what is called a bundle deal that they sell for $297. And they organize what is called a pre-launch webinar. I'm going to explain everything. So now, what is a pre-launch webinar? Guys, let's take for instance, let me use my own launch as a case study. Let's use my own launch as a case study. Now, this is a product I launched some time ago. I think this should be in November or October. Now, if you come to this page, let's scroll through this page. You are going to see that this product was launched at 11 a.m. Eastern time, right? Now, as the vendor of this product, we now organize a training, just the way I'm training you now, 1 hour to the time the product will go live. We organize what is called a pre-launch webinar, where we teach people practically. We tell them the value of the product, we tell them the benefits, and most importantly, we show them how they can leverage the product to get results. So we do what is called the pre-launch webinar. Now, instead of people going to buy the funnel from the FE to the upsell, we now package everything in a bundle so people can buy it for $297. Okay, so for some of you, all of these things is a new concept, right? But you just have to keep following, and any part that is not clear, you can jot it down. So at the end of the training, you can ask questions. So right now, you can see this is the launch doc. And in the launch doc, you can see this is the bundle deal. This is the bundle deal affiliate request link. And you can also see the pre-launch webinar is holding at 10 a.m. while the product is launching at 11 a.m. So usually 1 hour before the product goes live, vendors on JVZoo, this is why we are focusing on JVZoo. 1 hour before the product go live, vendors on JVZoo organize the pre-launch webinar. So you can see now, this product is sold for $297 through a pre-launch webinar. Okay, so when you come over to this JV page, but now, guys, assuming you want to start implementing at the end of this training, you want to implement, you have to come over to the JV page and get the contact information of the vendor. You can see this is my own page. This is my Skype ID. So 95% of JV pages out there have the contact information of the vendors on the JV page. So you can now contact the vendor, and you've got to be polite. So just contact the vendor. Okay, let me give those steps. I've explained why JVZoo, because they have the bundle deal that says for bundle deal sales for $297, and also they have the pre-launch webinar. So these are the two major reasons why we are focusing on JVZoo. Then now on the JV page, you can now contact the vendor. So when you contact the vendor, ask the vendor, okay, what next? What next? Contact the vendor and ask for the pre-launch webinar replay and the bundle deal affiliate link, right? So you can now contact the vendor through Skype or Facebook, depending on the contact information on the JV page. And to get to the JV page, I said you can go through MunchEye. Now, let me also show you guys another strategy. You can access the JV page. Now, this is JVZoo. Create an account, come to product top sellers. Right here on the top sellers, you can click on, wow, guys, so sorry, I've got to be biased. I'm investing my time teaching you. So once you come over to the top sellers, you can see this is the last launch I did. You can now click on affiliate information, but you can see all of them have affiliate information. What I'm teaching, you can apply it with any product, just any product, right? So click on affiliate information for any of these products. It's going to take you to the JV page of that product. I hope this is very clear. Now you can see it took you straight to this page, the affiliate request page. So this is one way you can get the affiliate link. But basically, any product you want to apply this on, you can see, for instance, this product now is called Marketing Block. All you need to do is to go over to Google. Let's do this. I want you guys to get this clear. So come to Google and type Marketing Block MunchEye. So let's see. So you can see from here, it's going to bring the MunchEye page, so you can access the JV page, so you can contact the vendor I'm showing you this because you must be able to contact the vendor. Now, let's scroll down this page. This is also a product by a great guy. He's a Nigerian also, my bosom friend, Ifeoki came. So you can see, you can contact him on Facebook, you can contact him on Skype or through the email. Now, you must be able to contact these people so you can ask for these two things. These two information are vital because without these things, you cannot implement what I'm about to share with you. Contact the vendor to give you the pre-launch webinar replay, right? And also the bundle deal affiliate request link. Okay, let's come back to the chat box. Guys, to this point, is it clear? Are you guys following? To this point, is it clear? You have to be responsive. You have to be super pumped up. Guys, to this point, is the training clear and making sense? Everything is going to connect in a jiffy, right? So, okay, let me have the yes coming in. If it is clear, I can see just one response. Guys, you have to be responsive. It's a free training, so the least you can do is to be responsive. Okay, someone said very, very clear. Okay, good. Okay, so let me jump back on the train. Let's get back at it. I want to be very sure we are on the same page because I know some of these things is going to look completely new for those who are total beginners. But like I told you, the essence of this training, the essence of us spending this time together, it's not just to talk, it's to show you how to do this stuff and start generating thousands of dollars. Every time it breaks my heart when I see a lot of Nigerians begging online. That is the truth. It breaks my heart. Making money is simple, but you just have to be able to sit down and learn, right? Sit down and learn. Okay, beautiful. Okay, beautiful. Gabriel, thank you for this nice one. You know, always deliver. Okay, let's get back at the training. Let's get back. So when you contact the vendor, like I said, the vendor will give you two things. And I said they'll give you the webinar replay link and the bundle link. Now, the webinar replay. Now, let's get back to this page. I told you guys that we have the tools of trade. Number one, we need an opt-in page, right? So this opt-in page, I also explained what it is. I've explained that already. Let's get back to the one I used. Opt-in page now. The strategy I'm sharing with you is also another strategy some marketers will teach. Some marketers will call zero cost list building method, where you can be building your list and be making money at the same time. So you can call it a zero cost list building method or high-ticket affiliate marketing. It's the same thing. So guys, now listen. Now we are going deeper and deeper. So listen carefully. Now, when you now want to create your own squeeze page, the video you got from the vendor, the webinar replay. Let me come to my download. Let's come over to my download. So I love my training to be practical. Now, guys, if for instance you contact me, this is what I'm going to give to you. Let me also, in fact, I like being very practical in my training. So let's look at this for instance. Let's look at this Steve Tare, for instance. Okay, so this is another marketer. He asked me, you can see now, this is a broadcast I sent to him. I can see clearly, here is the webinar recording. So marketers give these things out to people. But when you're approaching the vendor, just polite enough to tell the person that, hey, you want to use paid traffic to promote the product. You must be polite enough to tell the marketer why you are asking for the webinar replay link, that you want to use paid traffic to promote the product. So they'll give it to you. Now, as you can see right in my computer, this is the video. This is the video. Let me open it. This is the video so you can see. So it's like a training, it's a training. It's a webinar. Beautiful. Okay, beautiful. I wanted you guys to see this so you can get the point. So when the marketer gives that to you, in your squeeze page, the pre-launch webinar is what you will now offer as a lead magnet. I hope this is becoming clearer. In your squeeze page, the pre-launch webinar should not be your lead magnet. Okay, pre-launch webinar is now the lead magnet. Now, some of you might be wondering why. That is a webinar that teaches something. So this video I just showed you now, it's a very valuable video that teaches people how to turn their social media profile into an interactive lead generation and selling machine. So when people go through this webinar, whether they end up buying the product or not, they are going to learn something new. In quotes, it contains a valuable information. So guys, listen carefully. I know most of you, what you are used to in terms of list building is like giving free ebook. That era has passed. It still works. Some people still do it. But if you don't have deep pockets, you must be able to monetize your traffic on the go. So this video is what you are now going to use as the lead magnet in your squeeze page. Some of you now, the next question I would expect a smart person to ask is, Mr. Victory, so how do I know the information to put on the squeeze page? Right? Is that not a potential question? It is very simple. All you need to do, go back to the same JV page and ask. Let me guys, I like being practical. Now, let's look at this. You'll see something now. Go back to the vendor. Now, this is someone else, just like you guys I'm teaching, who wants to promote my product. Now, you can see what the person asked me. If you can see my screen clearly, the person asked me, please, can you send me the webinar description and webinar replay and title? So you can see, this is the title, and I told the person, discover how to turn social media bios into interactive lead gen, and this is the description. So you also have the right to ask the vendor that, because you need that information to be on the squeeze page. The information on the squeeze page has to tally with the pre-launch webinar video you are using as a lead magnet. Guys, am I communicating? Oh, 1 hour is gone already. Guys, am I communicating? So you can get that information from the vendor. So ask the vendor for the, you can either ask the vendor for the pre-launch page. So you can just, okay, let me also show you an example of a pre-launch page. Let's see. Let's see, pre-launch page, Linkomatic pre. Okay, good. So this is an example of one of my favorite products, Linkomatic. Now, so this is the pre-launch page. Assuming after this training, excuse me, you want to use my own product to practice, you cannot ask for the pre-launch page, but this is not about Victory. You can ask any vendor. The vendors also wants to make more money, so they'll give it to you. So it is from this page now you cannot get the information you are going to use to build your own squeeze page. Guys, is it clear? So let me lost. I really want this to be very clear to everyone. So that means a typical is okay. Let me use a page. Let me use a page. Okay, I can't start teaching you web designing in this class. No, I can't do that anymore. I mean, if it's a paid training, then I can have my tech guy come take a section on that. But I expect everybody here to be serious-minded to go and learn how to design a page. So back on the training, I cannot decide to, this is what I'll do. This is what I'll not do something like this. 100% free training, 100% free training. I'm going to centralize this. Guys, you are not going to use a Google Doc. I'm using a Google Doc to represent a page, an opt-in page. That is, you have to register a website, all of those things. That is why I call these tools of trade. Before you can get a squeeze page, you must definitely register and host a website, register and host a domain. So this is a must before you can get the squeeze page. So let's get back. So I'm using this to represent the squeeze page. Now, on this lead page, I'll simply just copy this. I'll copy this now. And okay, let me take that off. Let me open a new. So I'll paste this. So this automatically becomes the headline of the squeeze page. This is the headline, right? So beautiful. Then I don't like my squeeze pages to be very busy. No. So if there's a description also, if they have bullet points, then you can now also add that. But basically, from this point now, you can put the opt-in form, the button, opt-in code, opt-in code. Yeah. So this represents a page. So guys, you guys have seen how I came about that page. I asked the vendor for the pre-launch page. I took the information from the pre-launch page to use to build my own squeeze page. Guys, up to this point, are we clear? Someone is saying, please repeat that again. Guys, you have to be responsive. I don't want this training to be too long. Up to this point, am I clear? Am I making sense? Use the chat box to confirm. Please, let's be really interactive. Use the chat box to confirm, guys. Up to this point, is it clear? Okay, very clear. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so now, okay, I understand. Good. Okay, good. Now, in fact, let me show you guys something before I proceed. Mr. Victory, this thing you are teaching me, I mean, I expect you guys to know already. I only teach what I've mastered, what I've done, what I've gotten results from, right? I mean, at my stage, I can't be flashing screenshots anymore. I stopped all that, let's say 2 years ago, early last year. I've gone past that. I'm onto bigger and really big things now, really big things, you know. So last year, I did what I'm teaching you now to promote a product by another person. You see the page. It's my page. So you can see clearly what I'm teaching you now is exactly what I did to promote another person's product. I have my own iTicket product, right? But the fact that I have my own product doesn't mean I cannot promote another high converting offer. So this is my product. This is my page. I use in promoting Jonah Armstrong product last year. I mean, I promoted it heavily last year. So it works, right? So in the next few minutes, everything is going to connect. Like I said, just keep following. So you can see this is now an opt-in page. This is an opt-in page. You can see 100% free workshop. This is the title. I got this title from his own page, but I mean, I'm an advanced guy, marketer. I can do my stuff independently of the marketer without having to get details from the marketer. But your level, I don't expect you to start stressing. So you can just ask the vendor for the pre-launch page, or you can ask the vendor for the title and description of the webinar. Okay, so I hope this is clear. So this is my own page. I did this to promote Jono's product last year. Jonah Armstrong product is also a very, very good friend of mine. And so you can use it for a 997 Flame Masterclass. Yes. Thank you so much. Gabriel. I appreciate the kind words. Okay, so let's proceed, guys. Let's proceed. So now, when you have your squeeze page, like I've explained, the lead magnet you are offering, it's now the training video, the pre-launch video the vendor did as the pre-launch webinar, where the product is being sold for $297. Now, because you are going to spend money on ads, I would explain all of this. This strategy works best for iTickets, but of course, you can also use it to sell, meet tickets, because you are spending less. The hard cost, the money you're spending per lead is lower than the cost of the product at $297. So you can also apply it for a product that ranges from $297 and above. Now, what most of you know, I mean, there are some intermediate guys here on the call. What most of you know, it's now to apply an opt-in code. It's now to apply an opt-in code. An opt-in code here. But you don't have to do that, because the moment people realize that the webinar, the training is not live, their attention would not be high. And if they are not attentive, they will not get value from the training, and they will not see the need to buy the product. So that is now why I told you now have to use a webinar software that will now help you do the on-demand webinar. In this training, I mean, if I can't teach you so you can implement, then we're just wasting our time here. So I'm going to run you through how you can do this using Webinar Jam. But if you can understand what I'm teaching, you can use any webinar software to implement it. It is still going to give you the same results. I use Webinar Jam for personal reasons. I've tried different webinar softwares in the past. Yeah. Now, let's do some economics first before I proceed. Let's do some economics so you guys can understand the potential of what we are doing here. Guys, please listen carefully. Personally, I manage my YouTube ads myself. I love YouTube. I don't have trouble with them. I stopped doing Facebook ads myself. I mean, I think I have I don't have high tolerance for rubbish, basically. So the whole banning and the whole crappy things Facebook does, I stopped running my ads on Facebook many years ago. So right now I have experts who manages our ads, but I manage YouTube myself. So on YouTube, I get leads. I get tier one country leads for $4. Who manages our YouTube ads? I mean Facebook ad also get for $3 to $5. So now, guys, I just want to do a quick economics. You guys are here to make money. So I want to show you the potential so you can even understand the value of what we are doing right in this free training. So let's assume you are spending 5 naira per lead. 5 naira per lead. Guys, listen carefully. Let's assume you're spending 5 naira per lead. I want you to understand the potential of what you are learning. And most of you just keep money in the bank. That is dumb. You have to use your money to generate more money. That is what smart people do. So now let's say you start running Facebook ads and you get 100 leads. You get 100 leads. Sorry, $5. Sorry, $5. $5, guys, not 5 naira, please. $5, please. Sorry, $5 per lead. $5. I get $4 on YouTube. $4 to $5. It's a good CPL. Okay, so now let's assume you start running Facebook ads, Google ads, or YouTube ads, and you now get 100 leads. 100 leads. Please listen. You now get 100 leads. 100 leads will simply be $5 times 100 equal to, is that not $500, guys? Equals to $500. 5 times 100, so that equals to $500. So that is for 100 leads. Now, guys, please listen carefully and follow me. Out of these 100 leads, let's assume, I love to be realistic with my training. Let's assume 10 people buys. 10 people, that's 10% conversion. 100 goes to the page, 10 people buys. And usually at 297, more than 10 is going to buy, but let's just keep it fair. I don't want to exaggerate this thing too much. So let's say 10 buys. Guys, I'm assuming worst case scenario. I have two of my offers that are currently converting very well. Linkomatic and Streampilot is currently converting very well on cold traffic. But I'm assuming worst case scenario. I don't like to exaggerate stuff. Let's keep it fair. So let's say, okay, 10 buys. 10 buys. 10 buys. So that is, and the product is 10 buys at 297. Of course, bundle is 297. I stated that earlier at 297. So that becomes, so let's times 10 times 297 equals to 2970, right? And mind you, you are getting 50%. You are getting 50% affiliate commission, 50%. As an affiliate, affiliate commission 50% equals to 50%. So your we'll call that revenue. Let's say revenue. So your revenue is divided by 2. So you get your 50% commission is 1,485, right? Now, how much did you invest in your ad? You invested $500. So how do you get your profit? So profit equals to revenue minus expenses. Revenue minus expenses. Okay. Some people will just be wondering, Mr. Victory, I'm confused. Forget the terms I'm using. I mean, it's pretty straightforward to those of you who are following. I just want you to understand the potential of what I'm showing. I'll get back to the trading and show you how to make this money. But I want you to see the money imaginarily, so you know you are not just here to waste your time. So now, minus $500 you spent on ad, that means you are having a profit of 985. That means you're having a profit of 985. Guys, I'll come back to the chat box. Now, guys, so can you see clearly? Guys, can you see clearly? Can you see clearly the potential of what I'm teaching you now? Okay, no, in fact, Gabriel, I'm not even going about retargeting. You know, it's a beginner's class. It's beginners. I don't even want to go that far, but I would explain to the end. So, guys, can you see the potential of what you are learning today? If only you would implement. I know more than 70% of you here are yet to, to waste your time, waste your data, get information, feel excited, but won't take action. Well, maybe your account balance would tell you if you're doing the right things or the wrong things. But to the 5% who is going to take action, congratulations in advance. And this is the potential income you can make steadily. And if I were you, I would reinvest this money back again into art. I will invest this money again back into art if I were you, because this works, right? Okay, so I just wanted you guys to have a glimpse of the potential income you can make. Okay, guys, is this exciting? Is this getting interesting? Is this getting interesting? Is this getting interesting? Is this making sense to you? We've done 1 hour already in this training. I want to be sure the content is useful and it's making sense to you. In the next 30 minutes, I should be wrapping this up. Guys, let the feedback come in. Okay, very interesting, beautiful. Okay, so let's get back now to the training. Let's get back to the training. So, please, the code you're putting here is not an autoresponder code. This will not be the webinar code. And in this section that I'm going to show you. Okay, now, guys, so listen. Guys, please follow me. Please follow me. We are not getting to the technical stuff. So please follow me. We are not getting to the technical stuff. So please listen carefully. Now, when you get this video, when you get the pre-launch video from the vendor, well, depending on the webinar software you are using, like myself, I said I use Webinar Jam. Webinar Jam supports Vimeo. So when you get this video on from the vendor, download it into your computer and upload it into Vimeo. Let's come over to video. So this is my Vimeo account. You can see these are my videos. This is my Vimeo account. These are my videos. Now, these are my videos. In case you want to use Webinar Jam also, just like your teacher now is showing you. Webinar Jam, I think they have 14 days free trial before you can sign up. But also, as beginners, that might be expensive for you guys. Can use Easy Webinar. Anyone you want to use is fair. There are a lot of webinar softwares out there. But just listen. I would illustrate. So, download the pre-launch webinar, upload it into Vimeo. So let's say you've uploaded into Vimeo, you can see this is my own pre-launch webinar right here in my Vimeo account. Then click on it. Okay, click on it. So when you click on it, you are going to see the settings button. Click on settings. When you click on settings, come to advanced settings. So when you come to advanced settings, you are going to see distribution on the left-hand side. Click on distribution. Come over to video file links. Come to video file links and copy this 720 pixel high definition. So copy this link. This is the link that you are going to impute on Webinar Jam. Webinar Jam does not recognize the direct Vimeo link. That is why we have to go through these steps. This is the link Webinar Jam are recognized. Okay, so let's go to Webinar Jam now and see how we can practically get this stuff going. Some people copy someone verbatim. That is why I had to create a new Webinar Jam account. So nobody is going to go and clone my funnel and also copy my autoresponder sequence. I will tell you something when we as we progress in this course. So I had to create a new Webinar Jam account. I just created this today so you can see your stuffs. Okay. So when you create a new Webinar Jam account, come over here and click on add webinar. Guys, we're not getting to the technical part of this stuff. So please pay close attention. Now, like I explained, strategy remains the same. Tactics could be different. Most times, they would help you achieve the same endpoints, but the flow, the user interface might not be the same. But if you understand what I'm illustrating here, you can do the same thing using just any software. So for today, we are putting Webinar Jam into perspective. I've used Easy Webinar before. I've used a couple of these webinar softwares, but Webinar Jam is my favorite amongst all of them, right? Okay, good. So when you come to Webinar Jam, a new account, you see add webinar. I clicked on add webinar and it brought me here. So all you need to do, like you right now, you can see, I always tell my students, computer is all about looking carefully and reading. So first thing, you need to upload the video file. And these are the supported formats. So you must look carefully. So come over to, this is the file I just got from my Vimeo, and I showed you how I got this file from Vimeo. Don't go and make mistake and put the direct Vimeo file. Webinar Jam, for instance, will not recognize it. I told you, click on the video, go over to settings, advanced settings. I'm just repeating it now for the sake of repetition or clarity. So click on advanced settings, come over to distribution, video file, and copy 720. So different computer sizes can show it very well, and paste it here. Now when you do that, also check the duration of the webinar. So this is 1 hour 33 minutes 3 seconds. So put it here, 1 hour minutes 33 minutes 3 seconds. Okay, so come over to basic settings, click on this sign to edit it. All webinar softwares would walk you through the same process. You know, these are an automated webinar, so you have to make sure everything is set. So what is the name? Excuse me, guys. What is the name of this webinar? So I'm using my webinar, for instance, as a case study, SocialLink. So I'm going to call this social media bio profit webinar, or social media bio lead gen, because that's what the software does. It helps people to generate lead, sell from their social media bio, right? It's a very powerful software we just launched. Okay, so what is the webinar title? The webinar title, remember I said you have to go to get the webinar title. So let's come back here. I told you guys clearly, make sure you get the no, this won't be it. This should be it. Free. Okay, this should be it. Get the pre-launch webinar page from the vendor. They'll give it to you. You just, hey, hello, call the vendor by name. Hello, Gabriel. Good. Hello, Gabriel. Hope you're having a great day. Okay, I want to run paid ads to your bundle deal. The product name bundle deal. So please help me with your pre-launch page so I can get information about the webinar, and also help me with the webinar video replay link. So here we are. You can see right now, this is the pre-launch page. So this is the title of the webinar. So this might be too long. You can see the maximum is 70 characters. So I'm going to cut this short. Discover how to automatically turn into selling machine. So I'll just call this into selling machine. People want to, that's the major, that's like the catchy thing that would interest business owners. They want to make sales from social media. Okay, so discover how to automatically turn into selling. Okay, so I will move automatically into selling machines, right? So webinar description, this has now more characters, so you can simply let's come back to this place. Okay, so this is the description. I can paste this there. I cannot put the full headline. Then of course, English, your webinar language should be in English, because you'll be targeting tier 1 countries. Guys, when you start running your ads should target tier 1 countries. Tier 1 countries. Your ad should target tier 1 countries. Tier 1 countries involves USA, UK, Canada, Germany, Ireland, Australia. Guys, these are some of the tier 1 countries. Canada, US, Germany, Australia, Ireland, UK. I mean, a couple of them, you know, you can just Google, but these are the major ones I use. So take note of that. So it should be English. Now, don't list your webinar here. Keep it private. That is fair. Your webinar should be private. Okay, good. So come over to the webinar presenters. Webinar presenters, click on edit also. Click on edit also. And you can now edit this information to your details. You can change this to your details. You can just say Gabriel, Gabriel, Gabriel Ken. Gabriel Ken is fine. So confirm. So once that is done, come and click on confirm and confirm. So you have to confirm all so you can go to the next page. Mind you, I'm using this as a case study. You might the webinar software you might be using will not have these steps, but I have to show you this for the entire training to make sense. So when you come over here, webinar schedules, click on edit. So this is where you are now going to make it a just-in-time webinar. Guys, please listen carefully. This is now where you are going to make it enable instant watch, also known as webinar on demand. So, tick that and also tick just in time, right? Just in time. So people can watch it few minutes. Once they sign up, guys, when you use this, you have a high conversion rate because you cannot present the webinar to your leads on the spot when they are most engaged. I hope you guys are following. So, Webinar Jam has 3 slots. Next available slots, click here to see the options. You can decide to say, okay, you're running the webinar every 30 minutes, but 15 minutes is good. People have short attention span. So once they say, okay, this is going to start in 15 minutes, they are going to stay. So this is my favorite. This is my favorite, 15 minutes, and I think is the default one. Then also, display schedules, display the next 3 available slots. Next, don't display other than just in timer, okay? Only display the next immediate schedule. Display the next, okay, the next 3 is fine, or the next 2, but the next 3 is okay, which is 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 30, 45. So the next 3 is okay. Now, on special days where people might be busy, you don't want to show your webinar, so you can decide to block those days. So this is like an example for holidays, So basically, you just read and look. But what matters is enable the instant watch replay and the just in time. Please take note of that, okay? So click on confirm, click on next. Okay, so the next thing now is going to take you to the registration. Remember, guys, I told you this is very important because let's see here, for instance, let me use this thing again to illustrate. Let's use this page to illustrate. I don't want to show my live funnel, so people will not go and copy the follow-up sequence. It's wrong. So let me use this. Now, this thing here, it's the webinar opt-in code. Guys, this is the webinar opt-in code. As of 2 years ago, okay, this is a new year. Okay, yeah, as of 2 years ago, rather, I was using Easy Webinar. So this interface is for Easy Webinar. This is an Easy Webinar interface, but I changed to I migrated over to Webinar Jam last year, and it's been fun, it's been cool. So this is not an autoresponder opt-in code that will just redirect to a redirect URL. No, it has to be the webinar registration code. I hope that is clear. I'm taking this thing slowly. So this is where you're going to design the page. So let's come over here to registration page. So I'll just look at this. I'll click on customize. We don't have so much time, so I'll just customize this. So the system would ask you, how do you want registration bar, registration embedded form? Okay, I want an embedded form because I'm going to embed it on my page. So I'm going to click this. So I'll click on launch builder so I can see how the form looks like. I can remove any part of the form I want or the part I don't want. Okay, so as you can see, I'm going to remove this the demo content. I'm going to change this also to my name. So you can see Victory Akbos, webinar host, save. Okay, so you can see this is how the stuff is going to look when they embed it on your page. So come over here and action, save and exit. So confirm. So registration field, simple. What fields do you want the form to have? Do you want phone number, name, or just email? So pretty straightforward. So click on next. Okay, so your email gateway. Now, guys, let me tell you. Well, last year I had a VIP training where I charged people 1.5 million each to teach them how to generate sales using webinars. This is not a full-blown webinar training, so I cannot go in depth. I hope you guys will understand. But let me explain something to you. When it comes to your webinar, you must make sure your emails delivery is good. That is one thing that's going to increase your show rate. Your email delivery should be good. As such, I don't advise anybody to rely on the webinar of the emails of the webinar software you are using. Have your own SMTP to make sure your email delivery is good, so a lot of people can show up for your emails. Okay, also reminder notifications, you can set all of that here. You can configure those ones here. Click on confirm, click on next. Then also you can integrate your email, and of course you need to integrate your email so that once someone registers for this event, the emails get added to your own email autoresponder automatically. So this is important because I would explain that as I make progress. You cannot, the mistake most people make when it comes to paid ads, they don't have email follow-ups, and it's wrong. You cannot be running paid ads for any offer and don't have email follow-ups. People don't buy immediately. So much, in fact, from all the offers I promoted using webinars, bulk of the sales comes from my email follow-ups. Let me quickly show you something, guys. You understand what I'm saying? When I promoted Jono, let's look at this. Let's quickly look at this. I like being practical for those of you that knows how I do my trainings. When I promoted Jono, I lost my GetResponse account recently. Let's look at this. Show okay, no, not contact. Not contact. It's show autoresponder. Not contact. This is MFO, Ministry of Freedom. This is a new account, by the way. I lost my GetResponse account sometime last year. Okay, show autoresponder. I want you guys to see that, to see what I'm saying. People don't buy immediately. So in fact, the example I gave, I told you 10, but with your email follow-up, out of 100 leads, you can close up to 25. That is, your email also has a role to play in addition to the effect of the webinar they just watched, So much depends on your follow-ups. So much depends on your follow-ups. I can't stress that enough. You can see the click rate. You can see the open rate is pretty high. Guys, you can see this for yourself, right? So, I have about 6 follow-ups here. So follow-up matters when you are using paid ads to drive traffic to your webinars. This matters. So you must configure your stuff. Then, click on confirm. Time is fast, God. I'll be fast a bit. So thank you page. Guys, now listen carefully. Thank you page should be, you are not using a default thank you page. You're not using a default. Personally, at my level, I use a custom page where there's a way I use a custom page. So before the webinar, there's a page where I further try to get people to show up, by showing them some other proofs and some other things. But at your level, you necessarily don't have to do that. Once they register, they should land on the page where they can join the webinar. So don't use a custom page, So come over to next. And now, guys, for this section, display number of attendees. Use dynamic simulated numbers. People need to see that other people are on the live call. So this is one of the reasons why I like Webinar Jam. So you can put something like, in marketing, they'll tell you odd numbers appears real than evil numbers. So put 379. So when people are watching the webinar, they will see that 308, as there are a lot of people watching the call, even though the people are not there. It's just a simulated number. Okay, so click on next, and webinar replay section must be on. Okay, let's allow the replay. People must be able to access the replay. Not everybody that registers will be able to join the webinar immediately. So guys, I have successfully just created an auto webinar or demand webinar on Webinar Jam. Now you can see this, boom. So click on go to dashboard. So when I come over to dashboard, start. So when I come over to dashboard, I will come over to your links. Okay, so I'll come over, guys. This is webinar I just created now. You can see it here. So I'll come over to your links. Your links. Click on your links. Embed on website. So for those of you, embedded form. So this is the code. This is the code now you are going to embed. You just have to copy this. So this is the code you are now going to put. Okay, registration button. Okay, this is it. Okay, sorry, this is the button I use. When they click on the button, it now brings the form, the preview. So it will now bring that form. So this is the code you are now going to paste on your page. So this is the code you are now going to paste on your page. Guys, this is a bit technical. Yes, you must get your hands dirty. So that is the code you are now going to put on your page. And that code is what is going to look like this. This is the link. You can as well edit that text. You can edit that text. This register now button, you can edit it. This button, you can edit it. You can edit this button from your edits. You know, you can edit that button. It's important I also say that you can edit that, but you can edit this to any text of your choice. Okay. So this is the code you will now paste here. So when someone comes on your opt-in page or your squeeze page, when they click here, automatically, remember you uploaded that video. Okay, let's see. Let me show you guys. I think I can also demo this practically. Link to registration page. Now, this is the link. So let me copy this link and show you guys. I love being practical in my training. So let's click on this. Let's see this. Now you can see clearly this is the title. Now this came straight to the registration page. This came straight to the registration page. If it was that embedded code, it will show as a register. Then when they click on it before this comes up. So I'll put my name. Let's say Victory, email address, register. Yeah. So you can see start broadcast. Guys, can you see this? Can you see this? All right. Beautiful. Welcome. We are live. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can see this. Okay, good. Okay, well, this is not why you are here. Now, guys, let me show you something very important. Please listen carefully. I almost forgot that. Now, come over to edit your webinar. When people watch the webinar, you must be able to do something when they are done. That is where you now have to configure your affiliate link. Come to webinar, basic settings. So when they are done, what should happen? You have to redirect them. Scheduled live. Let's check live page. Okay, confirm. Please take note. You must redirect them to your affiliate link. You must redirect them to your affiliate links. That is, when at the end of the webinar, what do you want to do? You must redirect them. Thank you. Where is that link? Where is that link? Custom page. Survey. No. But I believe you guys understand what I'm saying. So that is where you have to put your cancel. Next. Let's see. Live room design team. Let's see. Live content. Okay. Live. Okay, good. Guys, like I explained, this is Webinar Jam. Different softwares have their own way of doing stuff. But please, in case you want to use Webinar Jam also, you come to the live tab. So this is now where you have to add your affiliate link. Now, live content. When the folks are watching this presentation live, what do you want to do? Now, you can decide to put the offer, right? But personally, this is my favorite, right? I like using redirect. So they watch the webinar completely, because if you display the buy button, some of them would not bother to complete the webinar. They have to complete the webinar because the webinar has a style. People have to watch it completely to feel the impact, to feel the conversion elements within the webinar. So click on redirect, and this is now where you now put your affiliate link. This is where you now put your affiliate link. Let me try to pick up a link. We just, myself and Misan just won a promotion recently. We got a 1K. You know, we came up top 3 for one product. Wow, I just even got a sale for this product now. So I just got the sale 33 minutes ago. I just saw that now. So well, let's come back here. So this is now the affiliate link. Put this here. Now remember your duration for the video is 1 hour 32. So from 32 minutes, you can now redirect them to go to the bundle page where they have the same presentation on top of the page. Now let's just look at this for some of. Then click on save, right? Then confirm. So let's come over here and let's quickly do this. So you see now, so it redirects them now to the bundle page where they can now buy this offer. Guys, so can you see this now? And the same replay will be here. And the other things on the page to convert them, you can see testimonials now, etc., to convert them, to get them to take action. And this is how you make money. Now, I don't know about some of you, but this is by the time you master this is, well, I would not want to say this is easier, depending on the individual preference. But as a coach, I've coached thousands of people on affiliate marketing. Some of them will tell you they don't know how to write converting emails, etc. That was why I wanted to create the course. I told you almost 100 people paid for last year, but I mean, my schedule was tight. I couldn't create it. I'm not just an information marketer that sells product. Most of you should know that already. I've got my own online empire that generates good amount of money for me by God's grace here. So guys, this takes us to, so I've shown you now how to set up the page. Once they've opted in from here, it takes them to the replay on the webinar page. By the time they are done, make sure you do a redirect, or depending on the webinar software, some of them will tell you can display a button below the presentation at a particular time. So you can say, okay, let a join now button or a button say sign up for this program should show up at the end of the webinar or 5 minutes to the end of the webinar, depending on what you want to do. So basically, this is like a rough, I would not say rough, it's pretty clear, but I did not touch every angle, you know. I mean, we've got a limited time also. Most of you have to understand that. But in a nutshell, this is how you can use webinars to sell high-ticket affiliate offers. Now, I said you are going to use paid traffic. Once you have your automated webinar set up, the next thing that is going to make or break your effort is traffic. In those days, I teach people free traffic, not anymore. So what next? Traffic. You must be able to spend money. Some of you have clothes, have designers, have cream, bleaching cream self. Take those money and spend it on ads. So traffic, you have Facebook, YouTube is my favorite. YouTube ads, Google ads, and also we have solo ads. I've also had some success with solo ads. There are some new vendors out there. So all you need to do is to start running traffic. So you can start putting people. The more people you can run through your webinar funnel to watch the presentation, the more money you make. Now, in conclusion, as I'm running off, guys, we've done 1 hour 30 minutes already, so I can also teach you traffic in this particular class. By a subsequent video, I'm going to teach you how to run YouTube ads, Google ads, and also how to do solo ads. Yeah. So in conclusion, guys, please take notes. Let me write that. One thing that is going to let me show you one thing that factors to help your webinar, factors to aid good conversions. Factors to aid good conversions are email follow-up sequence, email follow-up sequence. Now, in your email follow-up sequence, you are not just telling them bye. Now, when people sign up, a replay should go to them after, once they sign up immediately, they get the first email. Guys, please listen. Once people sign up on your GoToWebinar, make sure you send an email to them immediately. If you check all my email autoresponders, you are going to see that an email goes out immediately. Why? If you meet someone today, if you don't get to meet the person again, the person might forget your face or forget your name. So immediately someone signs up, you need to send an email to introduce yourself so you can start bonding, right? Now, after that email, the next email they should get is a replay. So replay, you must push them back. And this is where retargeting comes, but I don't want to make this too complicated for beginners. You can do that with your email sequence. Send them the replay. Hey, you missed the webinar. Why? You need to go watch this. So replay. The next important thing is testimonials. Testimonials. Let me show you one page. Testimonials. Okay, replay. Let's see replay. So this is like a replay page. So you can see replay page where they just come now. Unlike this bundle page you saw, the bundle page, it has a lot of information. It's distracting. Since it's a webinar, people would get the value only when they watch this presentation. So do a replay page. Then also there should be a testimonial page. Let's see. Testimonial page is very, very okay. Not on this one. It was on MOF. Let's see MOF. MOF testimonials. Testimonials. But well, you guys get the gist. Testimonials. Let's see. Okay. Well, let's see. Well, but you get the gist already. So feature testimonials and price increase. 30 days money back guarantee. So I mean, just your email sequence should just be like, personally, what I do, all right, possible reasons that will make people not to take action. Now, in my email sequence, those are the objections I will not cancel one after the other in my email sequence. And before you know, your conversions is going to skyrocket. And of course, strong scarcity. Okay, so email follow-ups. Your email follow-ups is really, really important. Try this product, etc. So this is really going to help you. Don't just rely on the webinar alone. So, this plus the webinar is going to give you a better conversion. Okay, guys. We're almost 2 hours there. I'd like to stop and take some questions. So, guys, this takes us to the end of this training. Now, did you learn anything new? Was it valuable? You just wasted your data on this class? I can see 25 people on this call. I would like to get feedback from each and every one of you. Okay, so let's get the feedbacks rolling. How was the training? What are your questions? Was it clear? Did you learn anything? Okay, over to you guys. I'm listening. Over to you guys. How was the training? Did you learn anything new? And also, guys, like I said, since you're spending money on ads, your focus should be on iTickets. I have a lot of iTicket offers. I have a lot of iTicket offers, right? And I tested one recently. I posted it. I tested one recently. Let me show you that. Well, not even anyone that wants to dab can dab. It's not at my level anymore, really. I tested one recently, and it's a 12K offer. That is a 12K offer. That's a 12K offer. One sale, you get 12K. One sale straight to 12K. You can imagine how much money you can make if you can promote that very well. So let's just go on my funnel so you can see that. I've got a couple of offers anyway. So I just tested. Okay, you can even see that here. I don't even have to go to my funnels. So you can see that here. This is one sale. This is the latest offer I just tested last month. That's 13 days ago. 12K per sale, So I have a lot of offers. Oh, John Bosco. Oh, I didn't even know you're on the call. John Bosco, yes, I told you I have a lot of things to do together this year. So like the practical side, people that want to know how to create the pages and all of these things, you'll be the one to handle that. But that'll be for our paid classes. Okay, so let me see some of the feedback. Someone said, thank you, Baba. Very valuable, boss. I received valuable. Okore, thanks for staying. Someone like you, the last time we spoke, you said you don't have an email list you'd have loved promoting. You can start investing your money on this, right? I can show you a couple of, okay. Now, guys, okay, 2 guys have dropped also. Now, let me also say this. Before some of you leave, let me say this. Personally, to further increase conversion for my webinar funnels, I pay someone to write an ebook. It is only okay. Wow, let me not speak down on my people, but like they say, if you want to write something from a black man, put it inside a book. People outside this country still read books. So while, guys, listen carefully, while I don't use ebook as a lead magnet, rather the webinar presentation as a lead magnet, once someone opts into my funnel, I send them an ebook that also breaks down that also preframes them. Now, let me show you guys something. I like being practical, yeah? Let me show you something. Now, you see lead magnet. I actually pay someone who writes my stuffs for me. You can see lead magnet for Vitracor. So What I'm teaching you is what I do is practical. So I mean, I even want to start running ads for this guy's stuff because the income is recurring, you know. So this is an ebook that also preframes people. So once they sign up for the webinar, I send them an ebook. The first email. Let me show you, guys. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. One more thing, because it's important you get these things. These are some of the key things. Let's come over here, for instance. Okay, let's look at this, for instance. Show auto responder. You see exactly what I'm trying to say. So I send them a complimentary ebook. So the ebook on its own, some of them even just reading the ebook, depending on how quality the ebook is enough to get them to buy. So let's click on edit or preview. I mean, I just want you guys to see that what I'm teaching is what I am doing. That's the essence of all this. So let's see. You see now. So immediately an ebook is sent to them. An ebook is sent to them. So the ebook also does, you can call it pre-selling, but I prefer to use the word pre-framing because I don't do so much marketing on the ebook. The ebook just discuss the opportunity, the niche the product falls into, discuss the opportunity of that niche, then also tells them how they can tap into the niche, then now tell them about the product, that the product automates every single thing. So you are going to see it now in my email. The first thing I give them is an ebook. So the ebook preframes them and also send them to the webinar. Guys, so you can see this now. This is 10K per month master blueprint. This is an ebook, right? So this is an ebook people get. So that is about that. So let's get back to the feedback. I received value. Okay, thank you. Very valuable. Thank you. Open an insightful box you delivered. I have learned a lot. Emmanuel, beautiful. Good to know. Perfectly well presented, but you were fast during the breakdown. Oh, okay. Now watch the replay. The replay, I think the video should be available on the group so you can watch the replay. I didn't want the video to be too long, so I was a bit fast, but you can watch the replay. Okay. Another person said, wow, thank you so much. It was a very valuable training. Good. John Bosco, of course, said it's a master class. Thank you, brother. Beautiful. For a newbie, I got lost at some point. Where did you get lost? You can ask your questions. I'm still here. You can ask your questions, okay? Another one said massive value. Or you can also ask questions in the group, right? Okay, Jubri is asking, please, how many email follow-ups can be sent to an email list? When it comes to follow-up, there is no limit. That is the truth. 60 days follow-up is fantastic. The essence of the follow-up is to get them to buy. So as much as you can to get them to buy. Beautiful. You can even have 10 follow-ups emails just showing testimonials. And you can get these testimonials from the sales page of the product, right? So you just screenshot, attach them in your emails. Or you can also create a page. So testimonials, in fact, in your follow-up series, you should have a lot of testimonials. Okay, guys, any more questions? Someone said, Victoria Boss, sir, clearly I see that the skills are intact from landing page, webinar setup to image sequence, ebook creation. I can get that done with speed and clarity. Now, go ahead to add. Okay, oh, beautiful, beautiful. Gabriel, you've got all the skills to get this done now. Okay, which of your hot products can we promote that can earn us at least $1,000? I have different offers. I have offers for. Guys, have you guys not been seeing my commissions? I have a lot of offers. I have offers for $3,000. I just tested one now for $12,000. One for $12,000. We are not just using email. We are not closing it on a webinar. We are doing what is called a call funnel. So after they watch the presentation, they are going to book a call. So if you want to promote that one, you don't even have to struggle to sell. All you need to do is to put people through just send people to the webinar. That's $12K per sale. We've got offers for $3K. We've got offers for $2,000. We've got offers for $997. So you can send me a message if you're interested in promoting any of our offers. But like I told you, you can even start from the bundle deals available on JVZoo. You can start from there. This is really not about victory, right? You can start from there. You are amazing, boss. God bless. Okay, thanks, guys, for the feedback. Any more questions? In the absence of any further question, then of course I'll stop sharing and close the webinar so I can go join my wife on our matrimonial bed. Okay, guys, thanks for joining the call. And also, you can drop your comments below the video. I'm going to appreciate your feedback also. Thanks for the time. It's nice hanging out with you guys. Oh, okay, thanks, boss. Regards to your wife and baby. Yeah, thank you so much. She can't wait to have me on the bed. You know, women now. Say this guy is always working. Even by this time now, he said he's doing webinar. Okay. Good night, every one of you, and it was a nice time having you guys on the call. I've got to go now. If you have any question, please, we're not just here for fun. If you have any question, drop it right in the Facebook group. I'll answer it. That's a close community. I want the community to be active. If you have any question, drop it there. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching once again, and I've got to go now.